G'day Lawnies, you've got Matt from Lawnporn here. We've got another awesome Ego review for you today. Let's get into it. We have got a brand new product from Ego. It's got me pretty excited, to be honest. As you can see, we've got the Ego stuff. You've seen Matt Dorm use it a few times on his stuff. He absolutely loves the Ego line trimmer and the blower and the edger and those kinds of things, and I've obviously got the whole complement as well. So when we heard of a new product that they were bringing out, we were pretty keen to actually have a bit of a look at it and a bit of a play. And I've got this little flurry here to help me out. But what this is Ego's new 56 volt to 240 volt inverter. So this is actually a product that converts any Ego battery into a 240 volt power supply. So this is just a normal Ego battery which powers any of their equipment. Chuck it in the mower as well if I want, any of the equipment here. But just this little unit here, I'll chuck it on there. And I have myself a 240 volt power supply. And it decides to turn on. There we go. So I think that's pretty nifty myself. Little on-off switch at the top. Apart from that, it's pretty simple. It's got the 240 volt at the front. It's also got a couple of USBs as well, so you can chuck your phone in. Now the inverter is rated at 150 watts. Now that's actually pretty decent in the fact that it can charge up any laptop off of it. Most laptops are about 50 to 90 watts. Car fridges, so if you're like me and you have a car fridge that you use occasionally and you usually only use it when the car's running, you don't have any need for a dual battery setup. But if you decide one day that you might want to go for a bit of a road trip overnight or something, and you want to be able to keep the car fridge in then overnight running or for long periods of time without the car running, instead of running your battery in your car flat and possibly running that risk, you can actually just chuck this in. Most car fridges now come with a 240 volt inverter. Chuck that on here and that actually can run a decent sized car fridge for quite a bit of time. Now this is the 2.5 amp hour battery. Ego make the 2.5, the 5 amp hour, which is this sucker sitting right here. Or you've also probably seen Matt Dorm using the 7.5 amp hour. And with Ego's new release of their brushless zero turn, they've actually got 10 amp hour batteries as well, which is pretty damn decent and huge. Alright everyone, so this is the unit up close here, so have a bit of a look at it. So you can see, pretty simple design, just got the 240 volt plug and the 2 USBs as well. So power supply up top, just turn it on, that's basically your on off switch up the top, which is great. And there you go, that's the unit there. So that's a bit of a spec on it if you need to know that kind of stuff. I don't know if it's focusing, but here we go. And yeah, so great little unit, like I said, plugs into any of the batteries and you can use it anyway. So this unit has the ability to charge up to, I believe, I'm checking on their website here now, a 42-inch TV for 8 hours when used with a 7.5 amp hour battery. You can also, they say, 11 laptops, or my favourite, which is probably more suitable for some of our more mobile users, 40 mobile phones can be charged off of a 7.5 amp hour battery. Now, that's a lot of Facebook and YouTube, Lawnporn YouTube. So, I guess it's a really great unit, like I've said. It's got a heap of different uses. I actually keep it at home myself because a lot of people obviously work from home now due to the COVID stuff, so I actually have it here and work from home. So if I ever have a power outage here at home, I can actually plug my laptop into this. I use my phone as a hotspot and I can continue working and keep up normal business hours without being impacted by any power outages at all, which is actually really great for me and the business. So yeah, other than that, get down to your local Ego dealer, have a bit of a look at it, check it out. It's not very expensive at all. I believe it retails for well under $200, which is great value. All you do is just chuck one of your existing batteries on it. If you don't have an existing battery, you can buy a kit with any of the blowers or anything else like that, and they definitely have the batteries and the chargers in there. Like I said, Ego stuff, like the batteries, the line trimmers, the mowers, it's all been great gear to use. I use it at least once a week, and it's never let me down at all. So have a bit of a look at it, check out the product, go down to your local dealer. I think Total Tools, Mitre 10, Stratco, and a heap of independents have also got them as well. So go down there, check it out, have a bit of a look. And as always, if you like this video, give it the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to keep updated with more content or reviews of products. Thanks everyone, catch you later.